Hi folks, welcome back to Trailhook. Today I want to talk about the first aid kit that I always carry with me. It's always either in my car, or if I'm hiking, it's either in my pack or strapped to it. It's the MyMedic MyFAK First Aid Kit, the standard. So yeah, just want to talk about it real quick and get into some of the things I like about it and some of the things that I think could be better. So to start, full disclosure, I'm a little biased on this one because I didn't spend any money on it. They're not a sponsor or anything, but through my work, through my job, we have this kind of point system where if you go above and beyond, they award you these points and you can spend those points on various items. This was one of them. And I saw it and I'd seen ads for it, so I thought I'd give it a shot, seeing as how it was essentially free to me. So one of the things I like about it is just the bag itself. Pretty robust, MOLLE compatible, so I can strap it into the front of my day pack right there. So that's really nice. If I'm using a bigger pack, oftentimes I'll just shove this down, like if it's a frame pack. Right up front, I want to talk about what most people consider to be the biggest con of this item, which is the price. So this is the standard. I looked it up. It's about $170 straight from their website, from the MyMedic website. Mind you, when it comes to first aid kits, you can build your own, and MyMedic even sells just this case with nothing in it. I don't know the price of that offhand, but I'll put it here on the screen when I look that up. So most people who are going outside, if you buy a pre-made first aid kit, you're paying for convenience, and convenience costs money. So get that out of the way. Another con I hear is that there's all kinds of items in here. There isn't a tourniquet in this, the standard. If you get the Pro, it comes with a tourniquet. They use a RAT tourniquet in the pack. A lot of first responders will comment that a CAT would be better. Well, MyMedic sells a CAT, so you could always swap those out, or if you already own one, you could swap it out. Again, I feel like a lot of the people that are complaining about it, it's a little nitpicky in my opinion. Because again, if you don't want to spend the money, you can custom make your own first aid kits from scratch, from home. So we'll start there. I got this because one, it was essentially free to me through work, and I like having a convenient, already made kit. So let's get into what's inside. So right off the bat, everything inside is color coded, and it all is in these mods, or modules. And so you have different items as you go. So everything's organized by color, which is really nice if you're actually in kind of a panic mode, or you're trying to administer first aid to yourself or someone else. So you have red here is your gauze. It's all your stuff for bleeding. Orange is for burns. Green is for blisters. You have medication, cleaning and prep, so antiseptics and things like that, ointments. There's a space blanket, chest seal, various tapes, gauzes, cordage, scissors, all kinds of cool stuff in here. One of the things I like about this mod system is that as you use things up, you can go back to their website and buy just that mod or any items in there and then restock. So there's no hunting anything down. It's all pretty organized on their website. Again, the full kits are pricey, but you're paying for the convenience of an already made kit, or one that's at least 90% of the way to where most people would want to use it. For myself, I've only had to use it for some minor bumps and bruises and scrapes, but I really like it. I think it's super convenient that it's color-coded, it's organized, and it's easy to replace the items that you use inside the kit. So all in all, I feel like everyone should have a first aid kit in their hiking kit, whether you're hunting, fishing, hiking, camping, or even just having one in your car. a good first aid kit is just part of being prepared. Another thing I like about this company is they offer all kinds of instructional material, videos and things online. That's pretty neat. If anything were to happen to this kit, I would definitely fork out the money and pay for a new one. Or I'm even thinking of buying a second one just to have one that I keep at home, just well stocked. I mean, all in all, I think it's a pretty good product. If the price is an issue for some folks, nothing stopping people from just buying a case like this one, either from MyMedic or anywhere really, and creating their own kit from scratch. It's completely doable, and a lot of folks prefer to do that. But I like the convenience. So for me, it's a win. Again, this is the MyMedic MyFAK Standard, not the Pro. And all in all, I think it's an awesome product. So, I mean, I'd recommend it. I have a little bit of first aid training, CPR certifications that I've had in the past and things of that nature. And I mean, I think it's fairly comprehensive. There's a couple things that, you know, you might want to switch out, like the tourniquet. I would put more medications in here because a lot of what they have in there for aspirin and whatnot, at least in the standard, is like essentially single use. So that's the one thing I would add more of or change about the kit. But again, all in all, I think it's a good product. I always take it with me. It's either strapped to my pack, inside the pack, but it never leaves my car. It's always in my car. Just a little step of being prepared. You always hope you never have to use something like this, but it's nice to have it. You know, kind of the old adage, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So that's it for this quick little gear review. Just something I wanted to talk about. It's just a piece of gear I always bring with me. And I think anyone going outdoors should have a first aid kit. You know, if the price of that one's too much or what have you, there's other options. You can make your own from scratch. I just feel like having a first aid kit is a super useful thing if you're going to spend any amount of time outdoors. So thanks for joining me on this quick little gear review, folks. I'll put a link to MyMedic's website in the description below, just so you guys can check it out for yourselves if you'd like. I'm Marcus. This is Trailhook, and we'll see you on the next one.